So after like all day of searching around trying to find information on Oberon,
yeah.
To find information.
You were going to the guards.
I was going to the guards.
Don't get thrown in jail. Oh
So
my
you
god.
find the main guard thingy. There's like a desk. There's a dude that looks like a guard at the desk. It's like a secretary guard. He hates his job.
Is he wearing male armor?
He is. He's
in
in
full
like
armor as a secretary.
he's in full armor getup, but he's manning the desk.
He has like reading glasses on. Yeah.
Okay.
My job.
I
It's a
hate my
dwarf.
job.
By the way,
So
So he's
I
looking for
guess-
some action, in other words.
I guess Heywood's gonna come in. He's gonna see the guard and say, "Hail, Sir Guard.
how
I
can I
have-
help you today, young man?"
I'm in search of information about
A murder. that I
a
committed.
certain potentially deceased individual.
That
Um,
seems unfortunate.
I will start the description with he is half owlbear and half human.
We had a
um,
person like that pass through just a few days ago. Are you sure they're dead?
Well,
Yes.
no. They were dead, and then they might not be. And
That's-
I'm trying to find out where he may be right now.
You know, an important part of losing a loved one is accepting it.
No. He's not. I mean, I love all people, I guess, equally, but not in a.
Are you a pedophile?
No. I'm just a holy man of holy matters. I just.
That doesn't
That doesn't
bolster the argument of
Doesn't
pedophilia.
Look, I'm just.
help.
He got his face shot in the back of the head by a companion, and then he got some evil dust of potential zombification sprinkled upon him.
A companion, huh? You gotta watch those prostitutes around here.
No. Okay, this isn't going anywhere. Where would somebody take a dead body that might be due for resurrection around here?
I can just see Sawyer's character wearing that stupid hat he has on, trying to
Due for resurrection. That's a good question. He kind of shouts back to the back of the thing, the building. Hey, Timmy! What? Tim, yeah. What? You know anywhere around here that people resurrect people? I can look through the files. Well, we'll look through the files if you want to wait over there. He points to a chair, like a waiting room type place.
Alright, I go and wait in the waiting room type place, I guess.
Live loud, live loud, Timmo.
A couple hours pass. Then
It's like you're at the DMV or something.
this is your epic Dungeons and Dragons adventure. Dungeon 1, the DMV. No one will survive.
No
Anyway,
mercy.
So eventually, Timmy comes from the back room and hands some files to you. These 3 places might be able to help you with your problem.
Wow, they actually got an answer.
Yeah.
It's not the DMV.
Okay.
Bristle. You know, resurrection is punishable by death, right?
So I guess I'll
False
look at the papers and ask, okay, great. Can I have instructions to each of these places?
He tells you how to get to each of the places.
Okay, I go to place number 1.
Okay,
Don't
place
even know what
number
they are.
1
Unless
is,
if that's the church that I just came from.
It's not the church you just came from. It is, however, a church that you did not just come from.
Okay.
Get with the
Really?
seed.
You, notice, however, that the file says it's a church of Nerul.
Ah, okay.
You're home.
Well, he's going to say some prayers. Feel like, what is it? Cord and penis?
Paylor.
Paylor.
God of the sun.
Cord and Paylor.
Cord and penis.
I'm potentially off to
Wow.
step foot in a church in regards to the god of death, the guy that you just said.
Nerul.
Potentially to find out more information of my friend who I may or may not have made a zombie. I just want to know what they're doing with him. I mean, no evil doings. And off I go to the church.
Okay, you step inside the church. It's creepy. It's like
Oh,
dark
man.
and creepy and stuff.
Dark.
Hello!
With that music playing. Oh my god. Hello.
A man in a dark robe approaches you. How can I help you, my child?
I'm seeking information about a potentially deceased and then undeceased friend.
Oh yes, we see a lot of those around here.
I'm sure you do. This one is quite notable. He is a half owlbear. Might you know of anybody who's come through within the past day or two?
Why do you say it like that?
Dave.
No one of that description has taken pleasure of our services here
Okay.
in the past few days or ever.
Days?
It's pretty bizarre description.
Actually, never.
While I'm here,
Yes.
might you know anything about a sunken or washed ashore ship that happened to be crawling with the undead south of town, near the or on the coast?
So I'm trying to think of a way to say this that's like, creepy priest guy. But no, he doesn't know anything about it.
Okay.
No.
And what of the magics of the god of death and people's practices in doing so and bringing people back?
Well, you see, necromancy is one of the standard forms of the arcane principles. As such, some followers of Nerul practice that
Bless you.
particular school in order to honor the god of death. Some find the practice kind of hypocritical, since if it's the god of death and they're dead, why should we bring them back from the dead? But people like zombies. They're a hoot at parties.
And well,
This one would be a hoot.
I feel like that's about all the time I can bear to spend in here. So I'm going to be off now. And
It was nice seeing you. Come again.
I think I'll pass.
I think that guy wants to embalm you or something.
It's possible.
Thank you for the information, though, and I'll be off. And off to place number 2.
Your character is definitely wearing a hat like that. It's like a Pope hat or something. It's great.
So you're off to place number 2. I just
What
picked
is
random.
place number 2?
I don't know. I'm figuring that out. Place number 2 is in the business sector of town.
Why the fuck are they resurrecting people?
And it looks kind of just like an apothecary shop to you.
Oh boy. I wish I had that sack of necroboners now.
Is that like skeleton dicks? What is that? I don't
I
understand.
don't know.
So yeah, you approach the shop.
Alright, I go into the... Well, I see if the shop is open.
It's open.
And I guess I go in and say hello?
There is a priest chick behind the counter. She appears to be older in years. Also, it's a gnome.
Oh boy. My favorite.
Hello. What can I help you with today, my boy?
I hate him.
I have a question for you. And it's going to be a little odd.
Okay.
Have you happened to have come across any owlbear or half owlbear human hybrid peoples due for resurrection within the next few days?
Within the next few days, no.
Okay.
I like how she narrowed it down like
all.
that.
What was that?
And have you happened to come across any at all?
Roll a sense motive.
Okay. Slash RD
In the next few days, no.
20.
No.
Where the fuck is sense motive? There it is.
Hello?
So she kind of gets those shifty eyes. She's like, we do have some healing arts here, but
Yeah.
we don't really dabble in that sort of stuff.
Alright,
You don't believe her.
yep, no problem.
Look, I've got paperwork here on this store. It says that you've dabbled in some darker magics of
Whoa.
the undead.
The paperwork does not say
Oh,
that they've dabbled in darker magics. The paperwork says that this is a place you could probably take somebody to get them resurrected.
okay. I've got paper. Well, then, okay. I've got paperwork here that says that this is a place I could come to
Maybe you could
potentially
bluff.
look to get somebody resurrected. And I don't believe you when you say that you don't dabble in things that would be frowned upon generally.
I never said we don't dabble in things that are frowned upon.
You
No, I said we don't dabble in resurrecting people. We just do
Okay.
healing arts. It's not polite of a young man to try and put words in an old woman's mouth.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Okay, my mind went out of character there. Okay, okay, so he's gonna do, I guess, a bluff. Let's see how good it comes out.
What are you bluffing?
Hold on.
No!
Good. Look, I have information telling me that you... What am I even looking to... I know what I'm trying to accuse her of, but... I'm not even... Yeah, you're lying to me. You do dabble in things, bad stuff, voodoo juju, undead zombies.
Voodoo juju. That's what that is.
I'm just and with that I'm just going to say I'm just looking for the body of a friend who I may or may not have accidentally blessed with something about Nerul to bring back to life as a zombie. And I need to know what my contact is doing with the body.
Listen, Sonny, she leans on the counter and gives you a very frank look. We both know that there's nothing in that file, or nothing what you heard about this place dabbling in dark magic. Now, if your client sent you, or your contact, or whatever, if you have any proof of that, maybe I can help you. But until then, you can take your false accusations elsewhere.
2 wheels of cheese and a pint of my finest ale.
She looks at you, she has no idea what you're talking about.
I walk away.
I can just imagine that situation. She tells you to fuck off, you're like, cheese and ale. It's just like, what? You just walk away. Well
So,
done.
roll a listen check.
Chris, what's the name of this song?
This is a... I don't know the name specifically of the song, but it's a cover of Battle on the Big Bridge. Or Clash on the Big Bridge.
I heard it.
Okay, so as you're leaving, as the door is about to close, you hear she turned around and calls to the back room. Well, that was an experience. That person almost patched up and ready to be shipped out to Edison.
I turn around immediately and burst through the door and say, I knew it!
Wheels of goat cheese.
Listen,
Wait, what?
crazy man. If you don't get out, I'm gonna have to call the guards.
You have my friend. You just said something about patching them up and ready to go to Edison.
Very
No.
blatantly lying. No, I didn't.
You did! You old hag! Tell me what you're doing with him.
Christ, are you gonna get into a fight with an NPC?
An old lady NPC.
Listen,
Old gnome
Fido,
lady.
what my customers want me to do is my own business. There's this thing called client-customer confidentiality. It's important around here.
I just need to know if he's going to be okay. And Heywood's kind of starting to break down into sobbing at this point a little bit. He's trying to hold up, but he's not doing good.
It's like, you're a pussy. And this is
All I can tell you is that I don't do half-assed jobs.
Fair enough. And he's going to walk away and head back to the initial church that he was at, I guess. If, like, from the start, with the praying and the stuff.
Okay.
what the fuck?
And that's all I got.
Okay.
Sherlock Jablowme.
Okay, so the third day ends.
That was a really long 3 days.
Well, normally 3 days takes 72 hours, so that was actually pretty short.
Imagine you
Heyo.
know what I meant. Come on.
Hey,
Well, I didn't want
it's-
nothing to just happen. That'd be
It's
boring.
you guys who decided to actually do things. Y'all could have just sat in the bar for 3 days.
Fuck that. Doing stuff is fun.
So yeah,
Well,
you wake up in the morning after 3 days.
I ask if you resurrect people, then 2 wheels of cheese, then start crying.
wait, one more thing. Goat cheese and ale. What? Walks away.
You like burst back in the door. Three wheels.
the fuck out.
So we get up and stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay. I guess Heywood's just gonna head back towards the bar, over towards Edison.
So, y'all will just hang out in the bar, and sometime past midday, somebody will, like, contact all of you, telling you that Edison's ready.
Okay.
I make my way to.
Yeah, I mean,
The room.
Heywood makes his way to the room.
Oh,
Is this a line of
Oberon.
depressed people walking into the room?
Oberon, at about this time, you wake up. You're in a bed. It's a very familiar bed.
Ah, yes. Stained with my past. I won't say that out loud. Never mind.
So, I hope not, because it's the bed in Edison's room.
Oh.
Nothing happened between you two. He's sitting in a chair. He's like, "Oh, you've finally arisen. You appear as good as new, except your face is kind of butt ugly now."
Well, that just isn't very nice.
Well, he hands you a mirror.
Like, how mangled are your sock in here?
Like, you know,
Do I have the eyes still?
yes, you still have the eye,
Okay.
but, like, the eye is discolored and, like, just huge, massive scar and what looks almost like a permanent bruise around your eye.
Stare
You
in
look
the
like
mirror,
me.
go, I look excellent!
Also, like, half of your head is shaved.
Well, that is just not okay.
'Cause,
I'm gonna, like, touch it and rub the fuzziness. 'Cause it's
yeah,
just starting to
you
go back.
also feel there's, like, horrible amounts of scar tissue on the back of your head.
Ooh.
Actually, you're just bald. We'll go with that. That's- That's slightly less goofy. That way you're not, like, half Skrillex up in here.
I'm sorry, well, why did you shave me?
Skrillex
Who?
the Owlbear.
You still have your beard. You still have...
I know. Just to make sure, like, is everything else still here?
Yes, all of
You
your
reach
other
for your
hair-
junk.
All of your other hair appears to be in place.
Wait, guys, I got it. It's Skrillex.
Squeeze. That was terrible, Sawyer.
Just
Boo!
boo, you stink.
So, anyway, your friends should be up here momentarily. Although I don't know if you're their friends anymore, seeing as one of them killed you, but we'll figure that mess out in a moment.
Oh, alright. So are they just gonna come up the stairs now? Yes.
Yeah, everybody comes up to the stairs. Somebody knocks on the door. Yes, come in, come in. Doors open. People come in. They see Oberon's not dead anymore.
My friend!
Oh my god! Jablowme's gonna, like, sit down and just kind of weep.
I'm just gonna go over and hug him and go, do not cry, for I am half bald and mostly healed, and I
No,
love you.
you're all bald now, remember?
So bald.
I take my eye patch off and I offer it to Oberon. You may want
Thank
this.
you, friend. And then I'm going to put it on the wrong way. Over the other arm.
Okay.
I'm the blind beard the pirate.
You have to add his eye patch to your inventory now.
Also,
This is important.
do not fight with it or you will take so many negatives. There's a paragraph of negatives for not being able to see with one eye.
I mean, right now I'm pretty much wearing it on the wrong eye. I'm sure at some point I'll move it across my nose or something.
Just in the middle of your face.
Where
It's a it's like very smelly. It's like
It's a
it has
beard
never
towel.
been washed. It is horrid.
In
It is now a
20
beard towel.
years.
Hey, if I
Yeah,
can
it
handle
is.
the smell of rotting corpses, I think I'll be fine.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hug all of my friends, including I can never say your name right.
Dallas.
Delise, Yep, and I'll be like, come now, everyone, hug me and love me. And I'm going to see Tyrion standing in the back and just walk over to him and stand in front of him. I'm so much taller than him. Just be imposing. And go, it's alright. I got you, lesbian sex.
Wait, what?
I'll be like, it was worth it, my friend. And then I will hug you close.
Did I miss something horribly wrong?
Wait, what? What did you say?
Yes. Nobody
Yes!
really knows what
Say it
Oberon
again.
was doing in ethereal form.
No, remember, they had to have a private conversation about something.
Yeah, but your characters don't know this.
I know, but I know what's...
No,
I
what
got-
did
I got
Maria
the
say, though?
reference.
But
Maria
you,
said that
you don't understand the ramifications, though.
And then I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say anything else. Just be really happy to be surrounded by all the people that I love, who may or may not love me.
Everybody make a spot check.
Did she say something about sex? Is that what I
Yeah,
heard?
she said, I
Specifically-
got to see lesbian sex.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Nice.
Nice.
That would make sense that Heywood
You're
would
busy crying into a table, so...
Yep.
So, I guess everybody notices that Lissandra kind of flinches a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't had Lissandra.
Involuntarily.
I will turn to Lissandra now and go, my love, and get on one or both my knees or one knee, whichever, and take her hands in mine and go, I understand. It's okay.
She kind of
I
pulls
throw
her
my
hand.
hands in the air and I don't know what to do anymore.
She kind of pulls her hand away from you and gives you an incredibly suspicious look.
But then I'll go and grab her hand again and go, no, it's okay. I will always find you enchanting.
She's a lesbian. Alright, well.
I'm assuming Bear did that to take care of the whole Oberon and Grizz trying to bone her type.
No,
I
that
wasn't trying to
actually
bone.
planned beforehand.
I was a wingman.
Anyways, our characters don't quite get this.
No, your character's
Especially
almost
not mine.
Your character's almost certainly. Yeah, sure. You can roll. Just roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Sure. I am pretty... Well.
You
I
you
rolled-
don't infer anything. She flinched for some reason.
Wisdom?
Sure.
Which is much worse than intelligence? Well.
Yes, it is.
Well,
I rolled low.
that's average. So I won't say that you have the overwhelming urge to do something stupid, but. So Edison is like, well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, to business.
Yes, to
Let's
business and
get
money.
down to business.
So,
Nuts.
wait, what was
Money.
Nathan just saying? People are saying things, what?
We're just saying Mulan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I was able to get some interesting information with what you brought back. He looks at Haer'Dalis. Also money, so shut your trap.
That's what I'm talking about, and I sit down, pleased with myself.
So, I was able to sell some of the whatever the hell those one things were to a source of mine who might be back with some information on them. That was part of our deal. As far as the magic-y things go, I know somebody in your army who might be able to help with the bag and the key. They also, might be an interested buyer in the artifacts if some stuff, they're worth anything. So that's an interesting lead that could lead you on adventuring and daring do, and money, so shut your trap. Speaking of which, here's your cut of what I was able to sell everything for, and he takes out a huge bag of money.
Mm.
And you each get 250 gold.
Damn!
That's
Damn!
Unauthorized statute.
And he also gives back the bag and the magical key.
I guess I'll hold the bag and the key.
Big.
Okay.
Hold the big.
So,
Is the bag empty now?
yeah.
Of
By the way-
owners.
There.
What do I call the key?
Magical key. Me.
What do I call the magical
Or
key?
those hand cannons.
They were taken off of your corpse.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna delete that then.
They looted you.
I knew you would.
So at this point, Heywood stopped sobbing
Okay.
at some point. He's basically just happy to see that Oberon's not a zombie, and that he's not completely forsaken for what he's done.
It's okay. Oberon loves you. He loves all.
And he's gonna roll, I guess, just a nature check on those, the trinkets that he has. The yak, the wendigo, the elk, and the capybara. He's gonna be looking for if he can potentially figure out any knowledge about if they would have any potentially, I guess, cultural meanings. Nope.
You can tell they're made out of wood.
No.
Congratulations.
I know what that is. That's wood.
You
Alright,
can't
that's all.
you can't even tell if it's local or not local. You don't know a whole lot about trees.
Okay.
So, if you guys want to continue on your grand adventure and getting money, so shut your trap.
Edison, would you happen to have a replacement ranger that we could work along with?
Is there something wrong with this one?
Well, you see, his arrows seem to find their way into our skulls.
I guess I could see why that would be a problem.
He has created quite a bit of animosity between us.
Sorry to throw you under the cart, Tyrion, but if everyone feels this way...
And then I go. over to
Lissandra nods.
No. Then Oberon walks over, grabs him by his little elfy arms, and goes, "No! He gave me a great opportunity. I shall not forsake him."
That's amazing.
Oberon, if you are willing to vouch for him, I will
not-
accept his accompaniment.
And anything that goes wrong thus forth, I will pay for with my life again. So clearly, Oberon can never die. It is
Well-
the will.
Oh dear.
But then I go over and slap Grizz on the back and go, "Believe in me, brother." And then I
Aye.
move my touch over to the actual eye, because then I kind of figure it out, because I sort of like touch his face and realize which eye I'm supposed to have it on.
You just like straight up slapped me, and then you're like, oh.
Well, still. I'll see if I can get a list of other people who could join your team. For if/when you get back here, although you guys do seem kinda full.
Hopefully
yes.
it stays that way, unless Tyrion has any more bright ideas.
But if you want to check that thing out, and he points at the magical key, then I suggest you go talk to Katerina Ducard in your army.
Katerina.
I call the magical key Jennifer. What?
Makes sense.
Because Sawyer was trying to like write down what it was in the inventory,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's like Jennifer.
Okay.
So
Yes, she's a professor at the magical university there, and I've gone ahead and sent a message to her, and she'd be willing to help with the daring do's that can ensue with the key.
well, fellas, I say we, well, fellas, and then he looks at Lissandra and Milady, I say we head off and explore these things and stuffs.
Awesome. So you guys head out to explore the things and stuffs?
Thank
Well,
you for your services, Edison.
Heywood's got some stuff he wants to do before they leave, but I mean, I figure this is decent leaving point.
Now that Maria spent like 90% of her time dead.
Yeah. But I got to see things that no man gets to see.
So,
Where
Heywood,
was the place again? Where he said,
over here.
okay, you're on me. Alright. Sounds like we're
But yeah.
Okay.
Heywood's gonna stop by the apothecary that he went and caused a commotion at the other day while in search of Oberon's potential whereabouts.
Okay,
And he's gonna check to see if they're open.
they're open.
He goes in.
Instead of the gnome at the desk, it is a elf that kind of looks like a prick. It's very slender and
I feel like
has
you'd be good friends with him.
like short hair. But yeah, he looks
Hey,
kind of
elf.
like a prick.
Tyrion's
I know
working.
the whereabouts of a elderly woman of gnomish descent who works this store. She was here yesterday, or the other day.
Yeah, she works here. It's her day off.
Might you know where I could find her?
I don't just go out giving. I just don't go around giving out the personal information of my employer.
I caused some commotion yesterday, or the other day, and I wanted to come in and make it up to her.
Well, I guess you're shit out of luck.
Correct.
Alright, he's gonna pull out his little wood trinket things. And he's gonna say, I don't know what these are or what they might mean, or if they have any meaning at all, but I just want her to have, I guess, all of these. And tell her that it's from the young healer lad who came in
Heywood.
yelling about cheese.
Heywood Jablowme.
Okay.
It's like you're prank
Captain
calling
Hay-
Moe's Tavern. You're like, it's Heywood Jablowme.
He takes the carvings and kind of puts them behind the counter.
Oh, I guess I'm off.
Yeah.
And he leaves.
So,
And I rejoin the group. And we go
I
off on
need-
adventures, I think.
to like consume food, and this is a good place to stop. We
Yeah.
would have gotten further, but Sawyer had to go like CSI all over this place.
Yeah!
Honestly,
But-
it made it more entertaining.
That just means we have a bunch of stuff to do whenever we do this next.
I'm the
Some our
magic
usual
owl
speed,
to
really.
the whole party together. If you didn't see,
Pretty much.
I'm awesome. No, that's what I'm saying. Gristle Bristle said that.
Gristle Bristle. My man stuck with us the entire time.
I am
He
impressed.
did.
Nice.
Shout out to Gristle Bristle.
Shout out to Gristle Bristle.